Hi.
How's everybody doing tonight? I see Barb and Petrus said God looks after his children. You did a good deed, 60K views.
Yeah, guys, my last video, 60K views. Can you believe that?
And he only has 2,000 subscribers.
That's insane for my channel. I mean,
Yeah,
that's totally insane.
That's even insane for our other channel.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we do have a couple big videos, but actually we only have one that's bigger than that, I think.
Yeah. And hi, Kim. I don't think she said Kim to hi to you.
Oops, I forgot. There's volume on here. There we go. There we are. All right.
So we got set up just a little bit better today. We actually have the computer in front of us, so it's going to be a little easier to read comments now.
Maybe, if the ads go away.
Yeah. Once the ads are gone.
What? Oh, I don't know what I did. What were you going to say? I just changed it to live chat. Hey, Charlene. How's it going? And Peter.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Charlene. Happy Friday. Yeah. It's been a good day, guys.
Yes. Yes, it has.
So we got, I mean, I guess we can talk about it. We got the door built for the shower, or for the off-grid shower thing.
Bathroom.
Hi, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Hey, Glenn.
How's it going?
Got the door built anyway for it. I've got the spot we're going to mount the water heater. I've got a spot that we're going to put it, and I got it built for it ready to go. Now, really, we're waiting on the water heater, and then we're going to have to do plumbing, and it's going to be good to go. So you guys will be seeing a video on that hopefully soon.
Hopefully, I don't know, maybe before we move.
Yeah, maybe. Hi, James. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Lynn.
Howdy,
hi,
everybody.
Elaine. Hey, Steve.
Barbara,
Marie. Hi.
Lots of people coming in.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. Jeff says, hurry up, hurry up.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, why are you rushing us? You ain't even there yet.
Right. We'll rush you right back.
I mean, I know you're pretty close because I watched your video the other day. But, yeah.
Those cabinets were a nice tight fit.
Yeah, they was.
Mm-hmm. It always stinks when you go to the hardware store and you think you have what you need, and then you're missing like one or two crucial pieces.
Oh, yeah,
and then the whole system won't work without those one or two pieces. And that's pretty much where Jeff's at right now.
Yeah. And, you know, you never know. I don't know when or if people are going to be, hey, Terry, hi, how's it going? I don't know when or if people are going to be getting there. Oh, well, there again. I can bring Gary Friday. He can drive the bus. Oh, okay. I thought maybe he was talking about that. When or if people are going to be there to fix everything. But we'll be there by next weekend. So, I mean, of course, we're going to have a lot of stuff to do trying to get our lives in order. But we might be able to sneak down there and help you finish what you need finished.
Right. Yeah.
Hi, Dot.
Somebody said,
hey, Mike.
Oh, Terry said it's a nice day in Colorado. It's a nice day here in Oklahoma, too. It's pretty warm.
What a day to work, Mike. Yeah, you're right. It is a fabulous day out here today, and I would rather be sitting at the lake fishing, but that ain't happening.
Nope. We didn't even bother buying our Oklahoma licenses this year, because if we're going to spend money, we're going to buy them in Arkansas.
Steve, yes. What, she showed up 2 days ago?
What?
Steve asked if anybody's moved into our house yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she showed up 2 days ago, which is early. She wasn't supposed to be here till the 15th. So
things happened, and my mama heartstrings got pulled, and I was like, okay, fine. And now we're having to work around little.
More like your grandma heartstrings got pulled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Either way.
But whatever.
Yeah.
It happened. They're here. Now I can't even go into my own house.
Not if you want peace and quiet.
Yeah, not if I want peace and quiet.
Because the only time it's quiet is nap time or bedtime.
I have at least the toilet going by Friday. Gary's on it.
Woo-hoo,
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Sorry if we missed anybody coming in. We were answering a question and got sidetracked. So.
Yeah. Oh, there's Steve Walker. He come in.
Hey,
hi, Steve. I think that's the only new one I see.
So this is our last Friday Night Live on our Oklahoma place.
Unless there's somehow we get over there and get back in time to do my live next Friday.
Doubtful.
Because we're going to have to go over there, unload, and then come back. So...
And then load up again and go because our bedroom will
on
be
Saturday.
in
Yeah, well, right. I don't know how that's going to work.
We don't know how it's all going to work
we
yet. We're still working out the kinks. So we're trying to figure it out. We have had quite a few people volunteer to come help. So Mike at Drifting Dreamers, Bobblehead, Jeff, Mama V, Possum Run Homestead, Mike at Drifting Dreamers, Gary at Junk to Gems. And then we have some other friends that are going to be helping us that are local here. Dana
offered.
Dana at Biddy Boo Homestead. She offered to help.
I know there was another one you said offered to help, and I can't remember. Another girl. Tracy,
right.
Yeah.
She's I don't know that she has a channel. Her name was Motocross Chick, but now it's Tracy MX Chick or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think she's just a subscriber. I'm not sure, but she offered to help too.
So the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about, and I haven't even discussed this with you yet.
No.
Well, Jamal's pretty flighty.
Oh.
So whether our bedroom gets moved or not is kind of, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that stinks. It really does need to be towed.
If I have to.
Or like on a trailer.
If I have to, I'm just going to go over there and be like, hey, I'm taking your trailer.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
He can do that. It's his cousin. So he can be like, hey, man, if you don't feel like doing this, just loan me your trailer.
Somebody said hand not in good shape on...
Elaine.
Easy on phone.
She's probably she might be having a hard time, like, replying.
Yeah,
replying to people.
I can totally understand that, Elaine. I hate... Now he's up Come On Mountain in the 2... LOL. What?
What's the nearest town we're moving to? Boonville.
Arkansas. Well, Boonville or Magazine. We're about the same distance. Probably a little bit closer to Magazine, but really there's not a lot in Magazine. So, hey, Drew!
Howdy, man!
Wow, I barely even late.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing y'all next week.
So, yeah, that's the only thing that I'm really concerned about right now.
Drew and Lindsay are helping too. I don't know if I mentioned their name earlier, but they offered help too.
Is our bus. Because our bus, because it don't have an engine in the front of it, I towed it over here with the tow bar to our house.
But only about 20 miles on back roads.
And it was kind of, it kind of wanted to move around a little bit because there's no weight in the front of the bus. And,
thanks, Drew.
So it has to be on a trailer. And the only trailer that I have available is my cousin Jamal's. And he's supposed to be here to help, but he hasn't decided what day he can help yet. So, you know, and like I said, I mean, I don't know. If worst comes to worst, I'll tow mine over there Friday, and then, or I'll tow Lily's over there Friday, and then I'll just get his trailer and get ours and take it.
And Michael's maybe?
Yeah. Or something. I don't know that I could do both, but.
Let's see.
Gary's fixing David's shower right now, Durham says.
Drew says he's loading up tires and stuff. Can't chat. Okie doke.
Awesome. Do what you got to do, Drew. We understand.
We have a set of 6 walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
So, that's all we got, though.
Drew is always late unless there's food.
Gary's finishing David's shower. Oh, nice. Nice.
Doesn't seem like it would be that far away. Glenn and Chen is 8.5 hours from where they're at. Wow. No, it don't seem like it'd be that far away.
Lynn said she's learning different hairstyles at this stage in her life because she didn't learn them growing up. I didn't really either. So that's why my hair is either in a hair clip or it's in braids. That's really all I got.
Barbara, I have a feeling that we're going to be still trying to get our lives put together at that time. But I would love to go do some of that stuff. That'd be awesome.
And we're going to be helping organize that event, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to
Right.
take off during it. Yeah, so we've been working on a shower today.
Yep.
I feel like we can repeat ourselves because there's more people in here than there was at the beginning.
So, guys, our door to our shower, I built it out of 2x4 oak.
Like true 2x4 oak,
Yeah.
huh?
No,
Oh, you
I
cut
cut
it
it
standard
at
or
regular
whatever?
standard.
Okay.
So, 2x4 oak. It is
Hey,
a
Chris.
heavy door.
Heavy door.
Heavy.
And it's just because that's what we milled up the other day.
Yeah.
And so that's what we had.
I probably should have thought and milled up something different, but I didn't. I just done oak, so it's heavy.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It worked great. I got everything, so I just welded it. So I don't know. I'm not going to get into detail on
Okay.
that.
Anyway, I really like our shower a lot. I think it's going to be really awesome.
I can't wait to use it.
I can't wait. So we get a lot of comments about how people like the fact that we reuse things and that we recycle and upcycle and just make do with what we have. And this shower is a prime example of exactly that.
Yeah, right.
So I really can't wait to put out a video on it. Those who appreciate that kind of thing are really going to appreciate Wiley's creative and craftiness that went into it.
Chris,
Other
I
people-
didn't say hi to you, and Mean Mama Meanest, she's come in. Hi.
It probably, the people who don't like that kind of thing are going to think that it's a big hunk of junk, but I don't care about their opinion anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
going to work fantastic for what we have it for. So
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I cannot wait to get the video out and let you guys see it. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit. We're still waiting on the hot water or the water heater to get here today. So I usually wear hats, although I don't wear.
Because she's going to church tonight, so she don't want to wear a hat. My hair is a whole lot of messy right now because we've been working outside and the wind and the, yeah.
Yeah. So
it's
James, it's pretty much going to be the same type setup, but it's going to be more permanent. We'll put it that way. That's called upcycling. Yep, and that's what I do with everything. We used parts off of Lily's bus. I don't know. I don't even know where all to go with that.
Trees that we milled up.
Hi, Joe.
Scrap pieces of stuff that we had laying around.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
The only thing we did do is I think we did buy some 2x6s for the bottom.
Yeah, we bought pressure treated 2x6s.
Bought pressure treated 2x6s, but that's the only thing we did really not upcycle.
Because it's going to be getting wet, and so we didn't want it to rot away quickly.
Sounds like something has a squeaky bed. No, it's actually, you're hearing the guineas.
Yeah.
They're right out here making noise. So
they're noisy birds, but hey, I'd rather hear them than have to deal with ticks and fleas and stuff like that. So we haven't really had any bug problems other than flies for the last 3 or 4 years since we've had guineas. So we've actually, and Jeff might hate us for this, sorry Jeff, but we already bought some guineas and have them in the we have them in the brooder right now. We're trying to get them all feathered out before we make the move, and we won't be able to run the heat lamp anymore. Yeah. So we figured if we could catch the ones we had here, in our experience, if you try to let a grown guinea go, they just fly off. You have to raise them where you're at. Yeah. So, Krista, that's one animal I don't like. Guineas are so dang noisy. Yes, they are.
They are noisy, but man, you cannot beat them for tick control.
Yeah. Hey, Natasha and Darren.
McKevin.
Hippies. Yeah.
Hi, Jenn and Wiley and kids. Had a colonoscopy. Oh, colonoscopy today. Thank God that's over.
Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
For sure.
Dang. Glad you survived that. Bobblehead said, no, I've always wanted enough property to try guineas someday. Oh, well, yeah.
Ours will probably come visit.
Okay, so since we were mistaken and you want to try guineas, if you can handle their noisiness, There's a really good market out there for guineas. They're pretty hard to find.
Hey, shh.
Guinea fowl are hard to find. We don't have that set up.
I just don't be giving him any ideas. I want to be able to use that.
The thing is Wiley wanted to be the one to tell you about this idea.
No, I want to do it.
Add guineas to your one of your flocks, you know, and there's a. I mean, what at Atwood's the birds are like the chickens are $2 or $3 each. Guineas are $7 each.
$8. They're like $7.99.
$8 each.
Yeah.
That's right.
I accidentally got a guinea an order of chicks. I was so confused.
That's funny.
A mink killed all Kim's sister's chickens. Man.
Dang.
No, I've always wanted enough property to try guineas. Yeah.
They are good watchdogs for sure.
They're good watchdogs. They're good. I mean, and like I said, you can't beat them for pest control. They're
the best all-natural tick control you can ever find.
Yep. Already reported normal. That's awesome.
Sweet. I think that when I was looking it up, they say that you really need like 3 guinea fowl per acre.
Yeah. Something like that.
But we only got 8 because they cost so much. So we'll have to add to our.
I thought we had 10.
No. Oh yeah, we got 10. It was $80. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. My math's off. But you'll definitely know if you have a visitor drop by for sure. And you know, you come down the driveway and they just stand in the middle of the driveway. You can honk all you want. You have to get out of the car and run them out of the driveway sometimes.
This place was absolutely covered in ticks before we got the guineas.
Oh yeah.
It was bad. And now you don't hardly ever find one on you.
Barely
and
ever.
I would almost guarantee that place in Arkansas is going to be the same way.
Oh, it's going to be so bad. And fleas too. When we first moved here, we had sand fleas so bad that when you walked around in the yard, if you had shorts on, I mean, they would cover your legs. It was awful, awful. And so we got the guineas and we had free range chickens and all of those problems went away. So bug repellent, I have a couple problems wrong with that. Like one, it's really not good for you and it costs so much. So if you're buying an $8, $10 can of bug spray for a family of 6, I mean, you're going through a can of bug spray every couple of days.
And like she said,
it burns.
The stuff that are in the chemicals that are in that bug repellent are awful. I had an absolute herd of those things, 30 plus running around. I'd love to have 30 of them running around my place.
Ours joined up with the neighbors, and then they just kind of float back and forth. So that at this point, they're neighborhood guineas, and so we're just going to leave them.
They're just going to stay here. Yeah.
All summer, they don't even need to be fed. They forage.
Simple Life Reclaim paid $10 a piece for baby turkeys.
That's that's what we paid for ours.
Oh yeah, the midgets.
No,
well, they were supposed to be midgets.
Yeah, they were supposed to be midget whites or something like that, but they ended up being giant Holland whites. They were huge. Dressed out, those turkeys were like 45 pounds.
So we paid $10 a piece for them, got them all in, and then got reimbursed because they sent us the wrong birds. Remember that?
Oh, right. Yeah, because we're like, wait a second. This was supposed to be like a 20-pound bird, not a 40-pound bird or 50-pound bird. Hey, Lynn, that's awesome. We would love to find a good non-denominational cowboy church.
Oh, I'd love it. Yes, I would.
I used to go to one in Seminole, Oklahoma, and I loved it. And then things just happened, and I worked on Sundays and moved farther away and couldn't make it.
Well, James, I mean, I can't say that it's worse, but the chemicals used in our foods are really bad too. Yeah.
What was it that you read the other day that's like the skimming, the stuff that floats on top of sewage water?
So it's golly.
Multivitamin or
It's the vitamins you take. So it's a certain vitamin, and I can't remember what it is, but in a sewage treatment plant, the like cloudy stuff that you see floating on top of the water, they skim that off, dry it out, grind it up, and it's used in your vitamins. Supplements.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
What about lime dust or sulfur on the ground? Well, it would, I mean, you're talking 7 acres, it'd take a lot. And that's just a huge expense.
And it'd have to be reapplied.
Yeah.
Yeah, Petrus, I think that our temporary homestead is going to be awesome.
I think it's going to be cool. I mean,
I'm really excited about it.
I am really excited. Yes. The only thing that I've got to say is, so the way Jenn wants everything set up is she wants a bus here, 16-foot living area, common area, and then another bus here. And she wants to build a roof over those. And I've been trying to explain to her, and I think up until today, she finally realized
that's going to be huge.
It's going to take a 30 by 40 roof over all that.
So I don't know. We might have to readjust our thinking here. But we do have access to a really good deal on some metal roofing that's recycled off of an old metal building. And so it might have a couple holes in it that need to be siliconed or patched or whatever. Yeah. But I think that we really wouldn't spend that much doing it because we're going to cut trees and use those as posts.
Yeah.
And
hi, Wanda.
We're going to do it old school, y'all, because our budget doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So yeah. We're going to have to use what the land has given us.
So if any of our neighbors down there that's watching this or anybody close that's watching this, if you run across really good deal or have any leftover, 10-foot sheets of the sheet metal, we could sure use some.
For what?
For the roof.
Yeah, well, didn't you say that? I wasn't exactly listening to what you said. I was reading.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I thought Shonda and Jamal had.
Well, I mean, I don't know if Shonda's going to sell us any, and like I said, Jamal's flighty, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gathering Pen Cowboy Church. I'm gonna look it up right now because I'll forget.
Where at?
She said look it up on YouTube.
Oh, so I don't know if I've already said this or not. Hi, Trina. Can't wait to see the move to Arkansas.
It's coming next week.
Yeah, next weekend. So anyway, I don't know if I've already said anything about this or not, but here 2 or 3 months ago, whenever it was, I lost one of my cousins, and we was at the funeral, and I had one of my cousins that I ain't seen in many, many years that was there, and I got to talking to him and was telling him we was moving to Arkansas, and he was like,
no way, where?
He was like, no way, where? And I said, well, Magazine, Arkansas, and he said, no way. He said, all my in-laws live down there. I guess one of them's a pastor at one of the churches there in Magazine, and all his in-laws live there in Magazine, and so yeah, it was just kind of a neat thing.
We're like, no way. That's so close. Probably can find an old chicken farm that will have some. The tin. That's
that's a good idea. Yeah. Has convinced you as what?
Oh, of a conspiracy related to the Eclipse. Yeah.
So we had it all figured out. We was going to go down there Monday and see the eclipse and, be there because that's where it's going to be 100% covered, totality. So we was going to have a trip, go over there, check. Now we ain't because she's scared.
Well, not because I'm scared, but because you're scared. I'm not scared. You're scared. So Wiley has seen some stuff and I've seen other stuff and we're like talking about it. And we're like, let's just be safe and stay here because this is where we have a well already. We already have a food supply. We already have a place to live that's established with fruit trees that are bearing fruit this year. My garden's already ready to go. So if everything goes to hell in a handbasket,
I don't think it's going to be anything like that. I don't think
so either. But
you could get yourself in a pinch if you was there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't.
All it takes is someone having an accident on one of those 2-lane highways out there, and then you're stuck in traffic till they get it cleaned up.
So it was going to be, we was going to let the kids decide whether they wanted to go with us or not, or blah blah blah. I just don't. Yeah, exactly. Y2K all over again. And that's exactly what we was talking about, Cindy. Then we was like, well, we would have to take all the kids with us. That way we'd all be together in case something, weird did go on. And I don't know. Anyway, I think we've pretty much just decided that it's going to be
It's
here.
cool, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's not going to make our life better or worse whether we see it or not. So we're just gonna stay here where it's safe, and then and there's I don't know if you guys have heard about the red heifer stuff, and because we believe in God and we read the Bible and we've been reading through the book of Revelations, we are a little, just open-minded as to everything's in God's hands and we don't know what he's going to do next.
So, Drew, you're going to have an epic party when? Monday?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about, or after we get down there and all that?
Because wait for us.
Yeah. It's not actually the thing worry about. It's the sheeple. Yes, absolutely, Cindy. You're right. You said something again a minute ago that I back there that I don't remember what you said. I was going to make sure Jenn seen, but somebody did.
I don't know.
Anyway.
McKevin said buy an old billboard sign and use it as a tarp. I've heard those are really good.
Yeah, they've actually got a place on the internet. You buy those now. And,
yeah, I didn't know where you could buy them at.
Oh, I know what it was. Somebody said that the track, Elaine had said that the track had moved from where they originally said it was going to be, that it's not going to be the same track now.
Oh, I don't know.
So I don't know. I mean,
maybe it's a trick to get people to flock to areas that aren't. Some states are even going as far as issuing a state of emergency.
That, from what I understand.
So
when is your moving date, Wiley? Next weekend, Wanda. The 13th.
Friday, Saturday.
12th and the 13th. Yeah, Friday and Saturday of next week. Both Monday and when y'all come. Oh, okay.
Okay, sweet.
So, what was that? There was something I was saying. I forgot what I was saying.
Oh, Tasha said, what's your move date? Yeah, Friday. Your birthday, I guess.
Yep.
Happy early birthday. Maybe cloudy, yeah. Drew had said there's like 4 or 5 eclipses a year. I know they're not like totality eclipses, but they are cool enough. I mean,
yeah.
This one, like all the planets are supposed to align, and
yeah, they was saying a bunch of
stuff.
Y2K was just a government fear tactic, same as now, money among other things. Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that at all.
But there's a lot of exactly what Cindy said a while ago. There's a lot of the sheeple out there that are going to, follow that and do that, and they're going to create trouble or issues, and I just don't think going away, making that drive right now is a good idea. So heck, they're saying that they're even Oklahoma is sending the National Guard down to the Beavers Bend area, down around Idabel and all that down in there, because they're expecting that population to grow by well over 100,000 people this weekend.
Yeah, it's crazy. 97 people. I only see 50 thumbs up, so y'all please hit that like button.
Are you going to live
live?
Live
for the yeah.
What time are you thinking I can try and be there?
I don't know that we're gonna do live.
Okay, I'm tired of trying to do lives in my truck, guys, because nothing ever seems to work out, and my truck's just so dang loud. It's just not working out right. So I'm not going to be going live in my truck.
And I can't ride with him in his truck because I have to be in the car with Michael.
Yeah. Because
Michael only has his provisional permit, so he still has to have somebody over 25 in the passenger seat.
Yep.
So I can't be in the truck to troubleshoot for him.
Ford dude. Hey, Ford dude.
$80 hotel rooms are going for $800. Maybe we should advertise people can camp at our new place. We can
no kidding.
We can make some good money.
You're right. Stay present. Stay in the present, y'all.
Well, thanks, Wanda. Let's see.
I agree.
What did Ford dude say? I didn't see his comment.
Right there.
You can't stop living or having fun. If crap is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Just treat it as another day. Yeah.
Well, and I got to be flat out honest with you guys. We have too much stuff to do to be taking a day off and going running around like a bunch of idiots across country to see the sun get covered up by the moon. I mean,
we can go. I mean, we could take a trip, but I don't want to. I don't want to have to be trying to like pull a trailer and stuff if we got stuck in traffic or something like that. So it's just safer to stay here. Yes, I'm over 25. By a long shot.
Motherboard BIOS not being capable go past 1999.
Right.
I made a ton of money in my computer store replacing people's motherboards. See, I didn't have an issue at all. Mine just went right on.
Yeah,
went right on ticking.
But it's all the people who believed what was being sold, and so they went and upgraded all their computers.
Yeah. Sheila just made a homemade egg custard pie. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I'd like that or not. I'm not sure I've ever had something like that.
Yeah, Cindy, you're right. I mean, we're going to get a good view of it where we're at. We're just outside the range. I mean, they're saying that you're actually going to be able to see it in, on the West Coast, so.
It's just not going to be totality.
Yeah, it just won't be totality here. That's.
Oh, well, Dogman and Junk to Gems are going to try to film it, so we'll just watch.
Yeah, there you go. I can't wait till Jenn and Wiley make Earth home.
Oh, man, we're so excited about it. It's going to be a while before we can get started on that.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but it's going to be, I mean, we have to get there and get everything set up to live for a couple of years.
I think we might be able to really start, digging the hole and really getting into it probably next spring.
Yeah, we've really got to make our living situation comfortable and be prepared for winter when it comes. And then after that, we're going to be working on our boundary fence. And then after that, we'll start building our house. But we're going to have to cut a road up to where we want to build and dig a hole in the side of the mountain before we can even start building. Yeah. So that's going to be a lot.
I mean, I don't know. I say that. Just depends on how long it takes us to get settled in. We might be able to start digging this year. But, yes, Cindy, exactly. We've got to be comfortable. We've got to have a place to keep everything and all that stuff before we can really start building. So,
Glenn said, I was selling business forms back then. My ex-wife still has some of the money I made from folks coming up with Y2K contingency.
That's crazy.
And then, I'm not going to go too far into this, but to add to all of the craziness, it's an election year. So any kind of accident or disaster or
well, and now
whatever can happen.
Was it Kylie that was saying last night, or I think it was Kylie, that all the cell phones? So she was talking the whole deal again about shutting all of her cell phones off and all of her electronics off, and because now they're saying that everything's going to crash because of this, and I'm like, oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Yes, Cindy, a place to grow food. Well, I'm already growing in pots.
Yeah.
Because I can't help myself.
Yeah, we already have quite a bit.
I haven't told Jeff this yet, but I'm planning on helping with his garden next year and hoping I can plant some extra stuff in it. Because we won't have, I don't know exactly how that's all going to work out. I haven't picked out where my garden's going to be yet. I got to get, I'll probably have that figured out pretty quick, but we have not heard from the well guy, but Mike and Lissa said he's supposed to be there next week to do their well, and then he's coming to do ours, as far as I know. So
when things might get nutty is in November is what Darren said. Yeah, I totally agree. You're probably right.
Hey, Patty.
Hi, Patty. I bet Jeff will go for that.
Right. I'll do all the legwork if he just lets me use the space.
Exactly, Ladybug. That's, you're exactly right. Nothing ever crashed, so.
Right, Wanda. Except for the AT&T thing the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't have AT&T, so, and I don't know if ours didn't work or not because we just didn't use our phones during those hours, I guess.
Tasha says she's growing everywhere, even in the bathroom. Her son is so tired of her.
Yet last year, my neighbor and I got together and we did a big plant sale. And I had our entire bar counter in our kitchen. I had like 90 some odd tomato plants in little like styrofoam cups all over the counter.
Everywhere.
And then I had my seed trays. They were all stacked. They had cardboard in between them, and they were all stacked in the floor. And
last
they
year,
got tired of my crap too.
We sold over what 5,000 plant starts last year.
So yeah.
Yeah. We sold a lot, and that's. I hope we can get to start doing that again.
That's something Jeff and I are talking about doing next spring. Being set up to do it next spring. Yeah. So we have to have our greenhouse empty and at his house, unless we're able on our solar to run our grow lights.
Okay.
So. Dang.
Is that trailer just popped like that?
I guess so. Maybe it got hot enough sitting there in the sun.
Guess it's warming up enough. Somebody said, "Hey, Virginia." Who's?
Virginia.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Yeah, that comes. They said the same thing about Y2K. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Right. But now there's a whole nother generation of adults.
Yeah, I mean,
that were born around that time and don't remember any of it.
My daughter was probably, I don't even remember what year Camille was born.
Kylie was
93. She was born in 93, so she was less than 10 years old when Y2K hit. And so none of our kids, none of them know anything about Y2K. They didn't know nothing about that stuff. Patty asked when we're planning on making our move to Arkansas. Friday and Saturday, Patty. Next Friday and Saturday.
We're going to be 13th. Doing it.
Yep. Now, to throw a little wrench in those plans, we are showing rain pretty much all week this week.
I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week.
So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to have all of our trailers loaded and ready to go so I can hook onto them with the tractor and take them up to the top of the hill to hook them onto people's cars. Cindy, probably not.
It'll depend.
It really just depends on where we're at in the process. I don't know yet, but I would not hold my breath.
Dang, Virginia said they had a earthquake this morning.
Whoa, really?
She said they could 100 miles north of her. It was felt clear down to Washington D.C. Dang.
Wow. Did y'all see that earthquake over in a 4.2? Wow, that's pretty big. Did y'all see that earthquake over in, what was it, Taiwan?
Yes, Taiwan.
I think it's Taiwan. Man, it was bad.
Steve said we should do a live on the move too. It's just gonna be hard to do. There's gonna be a lot going on, and I won't be in the same car as Wiley, and his truck's really loud. And people
Cindy's out in California laughing at the 4.2.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah.
But a 4.2 is pretty big on the East Coast.
Everybody's just saying hi to each other.
But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be pretty tough to do a live on this whole deal because we're going to be in and out of cars. We're going to be stopping. We're going to be, everybody's going to be getting gas. And it's just going to be really hard to do a live.
Jody said it was a baby Quaker. Did you feel where you're at, Jody?
Yeah, Chris. I mean, that's what everybody's saying. Or... it's about 50-50. A lot of people are saying that they could hear me just fine. A lot of people are saying no. I mean, I've had a couple of pretty bad comments, actually, flat out saying they couldn't hear nothing. And I don't know. It's just, I don't know if it's worth the fight. Just let us know you're okay.
Will do.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Barb, I completely agree. She said God's just trying to warn us to get right with him.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I do believe, did you ever find a propane oven? No, we haven't. I haven't even really been looking, Glenn. I mean, we've got everything we need to get started. And I'm sure once we get over there, then we can start looking for other stuff like that.
If I really feel like I have to bake something, I can either bake it in the Dutch oven, or I can bake it in. We'll fire up the generator and run the pellet grill.
Yeah.
And yeah, for now.
I watched you for hours and that was okay. Sounded so good. The noise of the truck. Well, thanks, Chris. I love it.
Some people like it, and a lot of people don't.
That's the whole thing. Is honestly, all I'd have to do is put mufflers on the truck, and it wouldn't be a big deal. But I love the sound of my truck, and I'm not going to change it. So
Joe says he's still lurking. Well, hey, Joe. We might have missed you earlier.
No, I said hi to him earlier.
Oh, I missed him earlier.
Are you guys going to circle the buses like a wagon train did? Not exactly. No.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, right.
But
it would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Be hard to build a
thing over. It had to be like an octagon shaped roof.
Right. All the news stations and local media outlets has gotten, and these young and older adults, shitless. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wiley's parents are bad about it.
Yeah. Jeff is going to have an oven. Yeah, Jeff will have an oven. Exactly.
Oh right. Yes.
Yeah. You ever think of building an outdoor oven? Yes, Wanda, I have, but Jenn is wanting something. So, if you let bread rise in the
warm house.
In the warm house, and then you have to take it outside to put it in the oven, it's going to fall. So we've got to figure out how to do something to where that's not going to happen. Needs glass packs and shackles through.
He made his own kind of.
I made my own glass packs. I mean, it's got glass packs in it. It's just homemade glass packs.
How far from Altus are we? We're pretty far from Altus.
Yeah, Altus. We're in the middle of Oklahoma. So Altus is on the southwest side. So it's down by Lawton. So you're talking a couple hours.
I know. I think we're like 3.5 hours from Lawton. Yes. Yeah, Joe, that does sound like a giant yurt.
Wanda says it won't fall. Jeff Bobblehead, when you moving?
Yeah, Jeff. In his video, he said, I'm not usually the guy to predict things, but he says probably by the end of the month. So, right about that. We'll probably be helping him move shortly after we move.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
And we have this dump trailer that I think we could rig up to throw all of his chickens in to move them.
Altus is northwest of James, yeah. How far are you from Sherman?
About an hour.
Yeah.
Or less.
Probably a little bit less than an hour.
They come over one day.
Yeah.
They got some tomato plants.
Yeah, Josh got some. Yeah, they got tomato plants.
I think they had something happen late in the season, and a lot of their garden had died or been ransacked or something. And I had a bunch of plant starts that were just gonna go to waste because I didn't have any more room for them in the garden. And I mean, we had like 48 tomato plants last year. And so they came and I think we just gave them to them, huh? And they brought us honey. That honey was good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Trina, we'll be towing the buses. So I called, okay, we're going to be towing 2 of them, and then 1 of them we're going to be driving. But I called, so we're going to have to how would you say it? I don't want to say lie.
I don't know.
But anyway, I called the state police of Arkansas and the state police of Oklahoma. And they told me as long as you purchase the vehicle, you have 15 days before you have to get a tag on that vehicle. So all we're having to do is put 1 day's worth of insurance on the big bus.
Which is still going to cost us like $150.
Yeah.
For 1 day.
Yeah. 1 day, $150 for insurance. So I've still got to insure it, but we can get it from here to there without having to buy a tag for it. We're just going to have to tell them we just bought it and we're moving it to our property over there. And then, in the state of Oklahoma, they don't require tags on any trailers or anything you pull unless you're a commercial operation. So as far as towing them like that, we'll be fine. We don't have to buy tags.
Yeah, everybody's saying when Jeff moves, it's gonna start a whole snowball effect because first it's us, And then it's Jeff, and then Peter, and then Gary and Mary.
Yep.
Yeah, they're closing on their place.
That's right.
Next week.
Yeah.
Too,
No, Friday. Yeah.
Oh, Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, the same day.
Yeah, and I did. Did he say he was going to bring Gary with him? Because that's, I mean, if they're going to have to close on their place Friday, they can't.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't going to be able to come over here Friday.
Well, Benjamin can drive the bus too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get it figured out. We're planning on loading up all of our trailers this week, and hopefully
Exactly, Steve. Thanks.
Hopefully we'll just have everything on a trailer ready to go for everybody to just hook onto and leave.
Said realtor sent me an 11-acre property there that has its own river on it for $110. Wow.
That would be awesome.
That's it.
Wiley's always wanted to do like a water powered.
Water powered, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I have to say I don't like about this property is it don't have a flowing creek on it.
No. Our property.
Are you taking all the buses the same weekend? Yes, we're going to be taking everything. Everything we own is going on Friday or Friday or Saturday.
Everything that won't fit in our shipping container.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that we have. I mean, even though we have a tiny house, we still have storage, and we've been here for 6 years, and you just kind of accumulate a bunch of crap, especially when you have someone like Wiley that collects every nut and bolt he comes across. And but those nuts and bolts come in handy today on that shower.
Yes, they did.
Where's the fried potatoes and onions? Oh, that sounds good.
Wow, a lot different in Australia. You have registration and insurance, pay it every year on trailers or camper vans. Yeah, and I mean, it's the same here, all except you don't have to tag a trailer. If it's a personal use trailer, you don't have to tag it.
In the state of Oklahoma, other states are like that.
Now, there is all the other states. There's very few states that you don't have to tag a trailer. But Oklahoma is one of them. You don't have to buy a registration for a trailer.
So, Tasha, when we've looked into it, it's actually a pretty simple thing. You get something that will catch the water, turn an alternator will charge a battery, and it's really simple.
Depending on the flow of the creek, I mean, it wouldn't be nothing to even turn a generator and have, home power or everything. I mean, it's, yeah.
Are you a squirrel collecting nuts? Yes.
Absolutely.
And bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wiley got all those nuts and bolts organized?
No, he's not like Drew.
No, I
watched Drew's video the other day of Lila, and Wiley left a comment saying that he needs Lila to teach him how to get organized.
Will you clean up or sell the trucks and buses you're not taking? Well, we're taking everything.
Yeah. Emily's truck will probably stay here for a little while.
Yeah, I imagine Amy's truck will stay here a while. My blue truck up there will stay here a while. But I'm not getting rid of any of that, no.
You got to screw loose.
You need a tag for a trailer in Arkansas. I don't know about that, Dot. I really haven't looked into that any yet. So that's something we will definitely have to figure out later on.
Dang, Ford Dude said in Georgia, if you were towing a washing machine, you'd have to tag it.
Wow.
Money hungry SOBs.
Yeah.
Dang. Yes, all homestead treasure, Cindy, yes.
Right.
Yes. Drew said, I'm only organized with nuts.
I'm not.
Wiley's not really organized with anything.
I don't know if you've seen that comment I left on your video, Drew, but I'm like, I'd be digging through a 5-gallon bucket. I wonder if this one will fit in that spot. I wonder if this one will fit in that spot, And
then somehow he's got extra left over when he's done. He's like, oh, more for the collection. Black Spring Break.
There's an event on Mississippi Coast this weekend called Black Spring Break. Why is that exactly?
It's really not one to be here next weekend.
Wow. That's crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess, did you see the whole deal with spring break down in Florida this year?
Florida broke up with spring break.
Yeah, they was cracking up, running people off, and I mean
they said we ain't taking your rowdy stuff this year. Yeah, we probably will, Lori, because that's one of the things I can tow with the van.
Cindy said her husband even washes all these tools off in carb cleaner before he puts them away. I guarantee you, just picking my tools up will get you as dirty as working on something.
Yeah. The only reason Wiley kind of knows where anything is because he's like, hey, where's this at? And then he's like, those dang kids ran off with my tools again, which does happen sometimes. But I think sometimes it is your fault.
It's 50-50.
Yeah. The other day,
but I still blame it on them.
Yeah. The other day, he was like, Hunter has my 3/4 inch socket. And then he come to me.
I never said Hunter had my socket.
And then he comes in and he's like, I cleaned out my truck and I found it. Yeah, Drew, it is a very, very frustrating thing.
Hi, Tony.
Yes. Hey, Tony, how's it going?
We got the last floor plan on the Beetle.
Woo,
we are on the way to paint it. Awesome.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Can't wait. We're wanting up by Magazine.
We're not too far from Mount Magazine. I don't know, maybe. I don't even know. I think it was like 40 minutes from Mel and Gary's, and we're like
15 minutes.
15 minutes from them, so we're about an hour probably.
Yeah, probably not even an hour.
Sip and shine, Jen? No. It's just water. If I was drinking this much shine, I'd have to have my stomach pumped. Because I don't drink a lot of alcohol.
Cindy said he still makes her braid all the extension cords. Yeah, see, that don't happen here either.
Except when I put them up.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it does too.
Whatever.
And then he's like, why did you do this? So you don't have to untangle it. My dad taught me how to braid them, kind of like, I don't know, you hook the end together and then you kind of, I think of it as kind of like crocheting. And then you can just unhook it and make it as long as you need it. And it doesn't get all tangled up. Oh, we'll be closer than Mel and Gary. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess we didn't know that.
Yeah.
Tony said he's good. He's just feeding animals. Our pigs are something that's not going to get moved right away either.
Yeah, we're going to have to come back for the pigs later on. I mean, we've got to get over there and get them shelter and a fence built, and then we've got to come back and get them. So.
But my daughter's renting this place, so it's not like we're abandoning them. They'll still have somebody here to feed them and watch after them. Cindy is the best.
Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I have a hell of a time trying to keep up after Wiley. But for the caliber of man that he is, I do not mind. There is sometimes I'm like, really? You could have thrown it in the trash over there, but you had to throw it over here. So there's times that I'm like, roll my eyes at him, but I would not trade it for the world. I'd rather have to clean up after a good man than have a bad man that cleans up after himself. Any day.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So.
Oh, 20 minutes to the top of the mountain, I bet. Okay, well then, there you go.
Ford dude, that used to be that way here. For years, whenever I was younger, you could come up with a repair receipt saying that you spent, I think it had to be over $500 on the vehicle to get it running, and they would knock everything but the last year's back tag off. Then they done away with that. And so then you had to pay, if it'd been sitting for 20 years, you had to pay 20 years worth of back tags. Now, when you buy a car, you take
Bye, Tamara.
You take your tag off your other vehicle and put it on that car, and you have it transferred over to your car. So you never have to pay the back tags anymore here.
Dang. So Ford dude said it cost him $1,900 because that 66 Mustang he'd bought had been sitting for 7 years.
I've bought them old 66 pickups and stuff that's been sitting in the field for years like that.
Drew said, say that thing about the good man again.
she wouldn't ever be able to get it right again.
Yeah, I could. I'd rather clean up after a good man than have a good man that doesn't clean or that cleans up after himself.
Okay.
Yeah. I come up with that all on my own.
Yeah, that's crazy. It was that way here, but they've straightened it all out now, and it made it a whole lot easier on us guys buying these old cars that's been sitting for a long time. I know that. But back whenever I was a kid, or younger, I've had to pay, $1,000-1,200 to tag a vehicle because it'd been sitting for so long. But then I figured out that all I had to do was fill out put a fake shop name at the top and fill it out saying that we done, $750 worth of work, and you take it to the tag office and give it to them, and they're like, oh, okay, you're exempt. You don't have to pay those back tags.
Oh, huh.
Because it's been broke down, it's not been driven, so you don't have to pay the back tags. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in Oklahoma they only go back 1 year now. Yeah, now you can register your car for 2 years.
Yeah.
And you can get your driver's license for 8.
For 8. I got an 8-year driver's license and a 2-year long tag on our car.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to do that on my pickup yet, but I've done it on the car. I'm not aware of that being the case in Mississippi unless you register a vehicle, let it sit for years, and then try to re-register it.
Huh. Yeah, it's crazy how it can be so different everywhere.
So that's whenever you tell your wife, you just transfer the title into your wife's name and go tag it, and you don't have to worry about it.
Poor dude, that's right. He said, I think it should be that should fall on the seller because it's their fault that they didn't register it, not the buyer.
Well, yeah, but who wants to register? I mean, then people's going to complain because, well, my car's broke down and I ain't never going to fix it, and I don't want to pay the money to tag that thing.
Yep.
I mean.
Cindy, I should put that on a shirt. She said that needs to be on a shirt. Even when I'm like washing his dirty socks, I'm like, whatever, it's not a big deal.
Got my fishing and hunting license today. I need to do that so bad, Lynn.
They just went up in Oklahoma.
The problem with that is in Arkansas, once you move to Arkansas, don't you have to be a resident for like 6 months before you change your driver's license and all that stuff?
Something like that. I'm not sure exactly how that works.
But anyway, we're still going to be Oklahoma residents for a while. Anyway.
Because we're going to be back and forth.
Yeah, because it'll be kind of back and forth.
We actually have some work to do for a friend that he's not going to be ready for it till about the time we move.
Yeah.
And we really owe him. He's a really good guy, and he's been really good to us. And so we want to do this for him. It's just going to be really inconvenient.
Yeah. And, but anyway, so I would have to buy an out-of-state fishing license to be able to fish in Arkansas because it's crazy. But, well, in that case.
But sometimes, and I'm sure you know this too, sometimes you're like, I could do something really cool with that. And then 10 years later, you're like, okay, I'm tired of it taking up space because I'm never going to get around to do anything cool with that.
Yeah.
So maybe that's how it would go for us at least. We've bought cars and then had them sitting around the yard for a couple of years just because we thought they'd be cool to do something and then didn't find time to do it.
I've had plenty of vehicles that I'm like, I ain't going to sell it. I'm going to keep it, and then I wind up selling it to a dang salvage yard or something anyway. But
yeah, need some money and have to let go of some things. 113 in chat and 77 likes. Yeah, please hit that thumbs up. And
3 minutes. Holy cow, they go by that fast. It did.
Oh, dang.
Man. What's CRC next, right?
Yes. Yep. Yes. Country Road here, and then Drifting Dreamers 5.
Yep.
At 6. Yes. And then I'm not sure who goes after that. I'm sorry. Don't be chummed with that bum. Yes.
Can't you get a temp fishing license? Yeah, Sheila. I think you can, but
it's only 3 days.
It's like 3 days for $80.
So I don't remember. If we still have our Oklahoma driver's license.
Lola Mae.
Hey, calm down. That's none of your business. Go outside if you want to bark.
I don't think the door's open. I don't think she can.
Oh. It goes fast when Jen lets you talk more.
Okay, Max, sorry. Had a phone call.
Hey, T McD. Yeah, it did go fast.
Yeah.
So this is our last live stream on this channel at this place in Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma. Yeah, sure enough.
It's coming fast, y'all.
Yes, there's a slight possibility we might be able to do one next Friday, but I don't see that happening.
It would be nice if we could get over there and then just stay the night.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we can get enough people on Friday that we don't even have to do it Saturday.
Maybe.
If we have like one trailer sitting here with some stuff on it, then we're not gonna have everybody convoy back. We'll just come back for it.
Yeah, there's not a sense for that. Yeah.
But it's going to be a really long day Friday because, I mean, even if they leave early, they're probably not going to get here till noon, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
And then it's a long drive back, and then we have to unload. If we have stuff on other people's trailers, we're going to have to unload it before they can leave. And if it's on our trailers, we can just park the trailers wherever they'll fit and work it out later.
You know, I guess that is a good idea. Ford Dude said go live on Thursday then.
Oh, hey, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Maybe we could take a walk around and be like, all right, we got this trailer loaded and this one loaded and this one loaded and yeah. And at that point, our buses are going to be
pop out some vids Friday live of packing up at the end or something. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how everything works out. I know whenever I get into that mode that we've got stuff to do and we're doing it and we've got a lot of people here that's waiting on us, and I don't want to have a camera in my hand. That's,
Yeah, he's not good at that anyway. I'm going to have to strap it to his forehead. We have a thing for that. Taking 40 across, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, to Fort Smith, and then we'll drop down.
Who's on next? Country Road Cure is on next.
Anthony and Roxanne.
I mean, I haven't seen if they've got a live schedule, but they're supposed to be on next.
I think they usually go closer to like...
T. McD said bad YouTuber.
I
am awful.
Yeah.
I'm awful. If it wasn't for her, y'all'd never see me do anything.
Yeah, maybe while Michael's driving, I can put together a quick video and get it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, except I'm not going to have internet. My hotspot on my phone is not the greatest.
Or really, I mean, of course, it's supposed to be my live, but, I guess I could hand that over to you for a little while. And, because you're not going to be doing a lot if I'm pulling trailers up and getting them hooked up. You could be like,
talking to people and
talking
stuff,
to people. And,
it might just be earlier in the day.
Yeah.
I don't like to be on my phone a lot while Michael's driving because he's not that experienced.
Okay.
He scares the ever-loving crap out of me.
So James, yes, I do. And I do have one. I don't know what the deal is with that thing, but I can't do nothing with it on. It's like the way she has it rigged up, maybe she just don't have the right hookup for it or something, but I can't. It's not good. It's no good for me. The one that goes on my head, it's cool.
As long as you can get the right angle.
I just don't like not being able to wear my hat. But
the good thing is when it's strapped to your head, they can't see that you don't have your hat on.
Oh yeah.
So.
But everybody else around me will.
Yeah.
Every time you talk about the move, Wiley looks like you tense up.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There's so much. We've done so much, and there's still like so much to do. I will feel so much better when everything's loaded up on a trailer. And then I will feel even better when we make it to Arkansas with no issues.
Yeah.
Because y'all pray for us. Because the...
Oh, hey, that's a good idea,
our tires
James.
are a little sketchy.
I guess it would work that way.
Yeah. He don't ever wear his hat like that, so it's kind of weird. He said, that's okay, Wiley. Most men are made. And then then it went away.
That's as far as I got.
Dang it.
That's as far as I got, too. Anyway, guys, it's time to get off here. CRC doesn't look like they have a live setup. Oh, okay.
We might chat a couple minutes longer.
Thanks, Jody. A really good friend of mine gave this to me.
Yeah. There's a couple more I see right here that same friend sent.
My other one's sitting right over there.
And the cross one that you sent him is hanging up over there. It's kind of hidden by another one, and I did that on purpose.
So I don't mess it up.
Yes. That's your, nice hat.
Okay.
You're going out to eat hat. I mean, even though we go out to eat, once every couple of years. But. Oh. Oops,
you need
forgot
a Ford
to
hat.
put
No, I don't.
in this sentence.
No, I don't.
Mama V goes live on Wednesdays. After us on Wednesdays.
Yeah, Mama V's on Wednesdays. Yeah, that's right.
See you, James.
Have a wonderful and blessed evening, y'all. See you, James. Thanks for hanging out.
Even though we're we're going to get out of here, there's still over 100 people in here.
We've got to get off here, seriously, because the only thing she fed me this morning was French toast, and that stuff wore off about 3 hours ago.
Yes.
So we've got to get something cooking.
Yeah, we do. Except now I'm waiting on Kylie to get back with stuff for dinner.
Oh.
So when we oh, they don't. Yeah, they usually go at about 6, but I guess they're not going until 8. Okay, well, we can't entertain y'all that long. We got stuff to do.
Ford dude said to give him his address, he'll send me a couple Ford hats. I forgot my address, Ford dude.
Let's see. I'm gonna check our Amazon real quick and see if it's. What do you?
DD5 aren't going live until it's closer to 8. They usually go at about 6. Wow. Well, I don't know. Yep. We now Lily's over here complaining, so we're gonna have to get off here and get that taken care of, and get me something to eat. And do you have a mailing address there yet? Yes, we do, Steve.
We don't have a mailbox.
I don't
yet.
know it, and we don't have
Actually,
a mailbox up. But
we only have our physical address, and that's not going to be made public.
Yeah.
So we have to rent a P.O. box.
we do have to get a P.O. box made to go over there. I mean, there's a select few people that might know our physical address, but for the most part, it's P.O. box.
Mostly for the safety of our youngins.
Yeah.
Because, there be crazy people out there. Just because you're cool in the chat doesn't mean that you're not a weirdo.
Jody said, sorry, I cornered the market on hats. Yes, you did, Jody. Yes, you did. And I love them all.
Oh, it's Talon's birthday. I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
did not know that either. We're going to have, we've missed Abe and Julia's birthday.
Yeah. Lily, will you let her out? Will you open the front door and let her out?
Dang, I was hoping our tracking had updated on our water heater.
Jan's going live. What time does Jan go live?
We all know I'm a weirdo. We're weirdos too, just not like bad kind of weirdos.
Sheila's not a weirdo.
That's okay, Sheila. We still like you anyway.
From next Friday and on, they will be using airmail. Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, we've got to get over there. Once we get over there, then we've got to go get a P.O. box.
Natasha said, my son just sat outside in the rain stocking Amazon trucks waiting for his package. That's how I feel right now.
You're not weirdo. You're good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're still a little weird.
Yeah.
Their mailbox will be on a 14-foot pole. Yeah, exactly.
I used to make Wiley laugh so hard.
Sheila said, I lied.
Yeah.
Yeah, the creepy weird. There you go.
Yeah, the creepy weird. When Wiley and I had first met, I'd like peck him on his cheek and I'd like do it really fast a bunch of times, and then I'd look him in the eye and I'd be like, "Bagak!" He would get so red and like die laughing every single time. It was so funny. That's the kind of weirdo I am.
I gotta text you what you will die laughing.
Oh, okay. All right. She's gonna text me.
We'll do elephant drops for your
He's not on here, Lily.
Hello there. Chevy guys don't wear Ford hats. Yeah, you're exactly right. Exactly. Nothing wrong with weird, just different.
Hey, Melva and Donnie, how's it going, y'all?
Yeah, and we're just getting off here, guys.
Yeah, we're already over.
Yeah, we're already over. I mean, I know Mel and Gary's not coming, or Anthony and Roxanne's not coming on, but we've still got stuff to do. And I'm seriously about to. I think my stomach's about to start eating my backbone. So we're gonna have to get off here and get something to eat.
That French toast at like 8:30 this morning's done wore off.
Yeah, it was off a while ago.
I had to make a meal for like 20 people. I mean, not really. I think there's
Dumbo drops.
12 of us, huh? Yeah, there's 6 of us. Yeah. Feeding 12 people. Jonas, he's 5 years old and he ate 4 pieces of French toast.
Are you kidding me? Wow. Probably ain't never had nothing like that.
Yeah. Not homemade, probably. It's not the right guy. Yeah, all right, we gotta go.
Y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
I gotta feed him before he gets hangry.
Yeah, right. We love you guys. I'm glad you guys hung out with us, and we've got to get off here.
Toasted tuna sub for dinner. That sounds good.
Yes, it does.
We're gonna just have burritos, but yeah. When the ingredients get here.
I don't know how to end this.
The X over there.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. If I keep it going, she'll just